Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, how can I help you?
One semen loan papers.
Okay. Yeah, just now I have gone through it. Actually, it's rejected.
Okay.
The next day.
Your loan is rejected already.
But may I know the reason?
You didn't file last year ITR.
I filed ITR every year except the last year. Then why this problem is arising? I need to consult a professional.
Have you seen how an individual is struggling if an ITR is not filed or not filed within a due date? Let's understand the consequence of the same. Hi, my name is Jithendar Patel and I am on a mission to help entrepreneurs with financial advice to build a profitable business. Number 1. Late filing fees if filed after the due date. First, the major consequence of late filing is an additional late fees. There would be a late fee for the late filing of income tax return of Rs 1,000 if the gross total income is more than basic exemption limit of Rs 2.5 lakh but is less than Rs 5 lakhs, and Rs 5,000 if the total income is more than Rs 5 lakhs. There won't be any additional fees if the gross total income is not exceeding the basic exemption limit of Rs 2.5 lakhs. This can be an additional burden on the cash outflow of the taxpayers. Number 2, not eligible to carry forward losses. If a person does not file his income tax return, he cannot carry forward business loss to the next year. This could have a huge impact on the tax payment of a business when it has profits during the subsequent years, because the loss incurred in the earlier years cannot be set off against the profit of the subsequent years as the income tax return is not filed or is filed after the due date. Further, according to tax rules, a long-term capital loss can be set off only against long-term capital gains, while short-term capital loss are allowed to be set off against both long-term capital gains and short-term capital gains. If you are not able to set off your entire capital loss in the same year, both short-term and long-term capital losses can be carried forward for 8 assessment years. But if one does not file the ITR within the due date, then this carry forward is also not allowed. Number 3, liable to pay additional interest at the rate of 1%. The return is not filed on time, the taxpayer need to pay an additional interest on the income tax at the rate of 1% from the due date of filing income tax return to the date of filing income tax return. For example, the due date for filing personal income tax return for the financial year 21-22 was 31st July 2022, and if a taxpayer is filing tax return in the month of October, then he have to pay interest on the tax amount from August 2022 to October 2022, that is for 3 months. These dents in the cash flow of taxpayers could lead to major cash flow challenges in the long run. Number 4, not eligible to get loans. If you have not filed your tax returns, you will not be eligible to get any loan from any bank. The first thing which is asked by the banker to give any loan, namely housing loan or a business loan, is the income tax returns of the last 3 years. If it is not filed, then the loan application will not be processed. This can be a major disadvantage to a person who is looking to buy a house or is looking to start a business or expand his business. Number 5, no visa to few countries. Income tax returns is not mandatory for visa to travel abroad. However, since it is one of the legitimate record of your income proof, you might be required to furnish it at the time of applying for a visa. Embassies of some foreign countries like the UK, US, Canada, Australia asks for ITR receipts of the previous years to process visas. And if you don't have one, you may face challenges in getting visa or application may be rejected. Number 6, you will not be able to file income tax return after December 2022 for the assessment year 22-23. The due date to file income tax return for the individual SSE is 31st July 2022, and the same can be filed belatedly by paying late fee of Rs 1,000 if the income is less than 5 lakhs and Rs 5,000 if the income is more than Rs 5 lakhs up to December 2022 For the assessment year 22-23, if the income tax return even is not filed before the extended date of December 22 along with the late fees, then such taxpayer will not be able to file income tax return forever unless notice is given by the income tax department. The taxpayer need to be mindful about it. So these are the 6 major impacts of not filing your ITR or not filing on time. If you find this content useful, do share it with your friends. For more informative content, do like and subscribe to my channel. This is CA Jithendar Patel signing out. See you in my next video.